Take two. We call this take two. We're good. All right. So what's up, Nature's Key family? We are here on a Saturday with a very, very special guest, and I will allow him to introduce himself. We are with...
Hey, my name is Bryson James.
And Mr. Bryson, how old are you?
I'm 11 years old.
Awesome. So we're going to go through a series of questions with Mr. Bryson today. He has come to know the Nature's Key family, and we're going to let you learn a little bit more about him. So, Bryson, what's your earliest childhood memory?
Well, I remember when I was in pre-K, about 3 or 4.
Okay, really cool. Are you married?
No.
Okay.
Too young.
Yeah. No kids?
No.
Okay. Do you have any nicknames?
No, usually I'm just Bryson James.
Yeah, Bryson Jones. That's what they call you in the ring, huh? They're chanting from the side. I love it. So, Bryson, how did you come to discover Nature's Key edibles?
Well, I discovered because, I've been trying a whole bunch of medicines for me. Well, actually, I found y'all in the brand. We found y'all at a dispensary, and we've been trying out y'all's gummies, and it's been working for me.
Awesome. So what have you been going through that our gummies have managed to help you with?
Well, it's been helping me with my tics from flinching or blinking.
Okay. Okay. And have you been diagnosed with Tourette's syndrome?
Yes.
Is that the proper diagnosis? Okay.
Yeah, because my dad's been born for this.
Okay. So when you talked with your doctor, how did this conversation about cannabis come up?
Well, actually, I talked about it, I like to talk about it, I say that I take marijuana, I'm a marijuana user, but it depends, you can use it in a good way or a bad way.
Absolutely.
The only bad way about it is if you take 5,000 THC,
yeah, right.
1 CBD.
That's going overboard.
Yeah. And the good way is, I take it in gummies, a 25-to-1, but in edibles, I take it in 25-to-1, but in tinctures, I take it 4-to-1.
Okay, good deal. So I guess that leads me to my next question. Can you tell us about some of your struggles leading up to discovering our gummies? You mentioned some tics. You mentioned some other things. What were some common everyday things that you were trying to overcome but were struggling with a little bit?
So at school, I used to have blinking, or people would be confused why I'm doing that.
Okay.
So I would tell them it's my Tourette's syndrome, and I've been having Tourette's syndrome for the past 11 years now, and it's y'all's medicine's been helping me, and it's been helping me in my environment.
That's awesome. That's really cool. Is there an aha moment? I'm sure leading up to this journey, you experimented with multiple medicines. What hit home when you took Nature's Key gummies? Was there a realization that, wow, this is my medicine and this is what works for me?
It helped me because when I was doing karate, it's a cognitive behavioral therapy. So y'all's medicine has been helping me because I've been taking it before my karate class or before a tournament. So it's been helping me be calm, concentrate more. And people are thinking of it as a superpower. It actually is medicine that people don't really know too much about.
I love that answer, Bryson. I love it. So speaking of MMA, we hear you have some serious skills. Yeah. How often are you on a week-to-week basis on the mat practicing? How many hours a week do you put into the sport?
I probably put 9 to 15 hours a week.
Wow, that's a lot. So I'm sure during the course of, rolling with other kids and going about your journey, this question of cannabis may have come up. When you are asked about your cannabis usage from other kids, what's some of the common questions that you have from them, and what do you tell them to answer those questions?
Well, usually what they say is, why are you blinking so much? Well, I say, it's a part of who I am, and God created me like that.
Yeah.
And karate, it's like a cognitive behavioral therapy, and I tell them, I'm a marijuana user, and I'm proud for who I am, and some people are ashamed, there's something wrong about them, but it's okay, because I have it too.
Well, and you have the opportunity to educate them.
Yes.
And show them you're just a normal kid like everyone else, so that's really cool. Bryson, what's one of the greatest life lessons that you've learned up to this point, 11 years old?
Well, what I've learned is treat people the way you want to be treated. Because, I'm trying to be nice. Like, you want to be nice to people who you're talking to, because you don't want to be treated mean like a bully, right? Like, that's why I'm trying to stop bullies, and like I'm trying to stop that with my Tourette's syndrome. So like, I've learned that don't treat people in a mean way if you want to be disrespected by someone else.
Amen. Amen, brother. So, if there happens to be another kid out there, maybe going through trying to figure out some struggles with Tourette's, and happens to see this video, what would you say to those kids who are on that journey?
Well, don't be ashamed for who you are. Be proud. Own your disability. And be proud for who you are, because God made you special.
Awesome, Bryson. I really appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for making time to come in and see us today. Take care, gang.